This player was facing an elimination game, and his legacy was on the line. He scored 45 points. 30 of those points were scored in the first half to eventually become a champion that year. Who was this person? Kobe Bryant, Kevin Durant, SGA, Nikola Jokic, or LeBron James?
The GOAT, LeBron James.
LeBron James is it.
The GOAT. Piss all y'all off. The GOAT.
The
GOAT. Now, my question to you guys is this. Why do you think people discount LeBron James' killer instinct?
Because he's not shooting at the last shot every time. Like people tie that with like killer instinct. You got to shoot the ball to have a killer instinct. That's not true. Like, I feel like demanding the ball in a certain situation, being in the clutch, making the right decision is a killer instinct. Like, you know what I mean? Like, have it the whole game, not just when it's in the clutch. That's when I think people discredit that. They confuse that, like living in the moment. You know what I mean? Instead of the whole thing going on.
Yeah, I say those people are casuals because if you look up who has the most playoff buzzer beaters, it's LeBron James. So if you're hitting it in the playoffs, you must have some type of killer instinct.
Right, 1,000%.
Yeah, but see, like, again, that first narrative comes back up, right? That first person that everybody got to see do it was Jordan.
Right.
The second person was Kobe. So, like, to them, like, that's what killer instinct was, because that's what was driven in, like, the media. Like, this is what killer instinct is. This is the Mamba mentality.
Right.
Mamba mentality drives me insane, bro. It's like people.
Why does it drive you insane?
Because people would be like, "Oh, this guy got up 200 shots today." Mamba mentality. Every basketball player on the planet is getting up 200 shots after a certain point in their career. That's not Mamba mentality.
Facts.
Like that's just him being a basketball player.
Right.
Like,
1,000%.
So that part, I think, is what hurts everybody, right? And so, I mean, it hurts LeBron. So for everybody, they're like, well, we don't like the guy, so it's because he doesn't take these shots, or he passes to a quote-unquote dude that is getting paid to make a three-point shot.
Right.
Just as much as anybody else on that team. He's wide open. He's got to have trust in his teammates. I mean, all the greats had trust in their teammates at some point to win them a game.
I think, so for me, there's a couple things here. Now, like you said, Jordan, Kobe, they did it before LeBron. They was there before LeBron. So they also have a more entertaining game, right? Like for a fan to come to a game, you want to see the best player on the court shoot all the time.
right.
LeBron James' game is more so for like people who understand the game a little bit more.
Yeah,
Not to say, you know,
Yeah.
you don't understand it.
It's
You know,
for
Jordan, that would
complex
loving Jordan or Kobe. That's not what I'm trying to say. But as a coach, I've never heard a parent yell out, pass the ball until we find a good shot. I've never heard that.
That's fine.
Everything is shoot.
That's fine.
Shoot the ball.
That's fine.
So the average fan wants to see just that and they consider it killer instinct. They don't understand that because he shot the ball so much, it's the reason y'all down. Like, it's because he had that killer instinct.
That's right.
It's the reason he shot y'all out the game.
Facts.
So at the end of the day, I always look at this killer instinct idea as a idea from the fan who wants to be entertained. Because I just watched not only the game I just brought up where he scored 45 in a game he could have been eliminated, but I've also watched a game where he scored 25 out of 29 points against the Detroit Pistons in 2007, which would make what, the fourth year in the league. That's not killer instinct?
He also has the highest statistical like averages in closeout games out of anybody.
Right. So the reality. See, here's the thing. We don't view I think it's just like leadership. Like leadership can come in different ways. Some leaders talk, some leaders don't. Some leaders are selfless.
Right.
It comes in different ways. Same thing with killer instinct. Would you say Magic Johnson wasn't a killer? They didn't have a killer instinct, but he scored 42 points to seal the deal in 1980 as a rookie. That's not killer instincts.
Right.
So at the end of the day, I think people want to identify with something, and one of the things that most fans want to do or want to identify with the most is to be entertained.
For sure. Right.
They want to be entertained. For sure. And it's not entertaining to see the guy who's the best player on the court, one who's wide open, right? Another thing that I think LeBron falls victim to is, like you said, Kobe and Jordan was right before him. Kobe probably felt like, if I'm going to be considered great, I have to play like Jordan.
Right.
LeBron James was the next up, and people automatically assumed he wanted to be like Jordan.
Right.
So he now has to play just like Jordan for the casual fan. But that never was his game.
Thanks.
That never was his game. So fans is like left in confusion. Like, how is he better than this person and he didn't do this? He didn't lead the league in scoring 10 times. That was never his goal. Like, you could tell the way he played, he wasn't trying to be that person.
Thanks.
Speaking of narratives, though, what's one of the most silliest narratives you heard about LeBron James? What's the silliest narrative?
It's a list. He gets his coaches fired, teammates traded. The craziest one, I think we talked about, I don't know if it was when I was on with you or all of us, when they put that graphic up showing all the number one picks he played with.
Yeah.
I'm like, half these dudes are in the back end of their
Facts.
careers.
Facts.
Or basically bust or whatever the case was at the point. I'm like, at that point, it's like, come on, bro. Let's be real.
My favorite one is Stat Pat. He's Stat Pat.
That drives me
I
nuts,
mean,
too.
what is he supposed to be doing out there on the court?
Exactly.
Like, is he not supposed to be passing? Is he not supposed to be
Yeah.
shooting?
I don't think people understand. If you truly want to stat pad, the only thing you could stat pad is rebounds. That is it.
That's
you
it.
can't stat pad points. You can't stat pad assists.
Facts.
Like-
Facts.
Yeah, especially assists. You
Yeah.
banking on somebody else making that shot.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
My trust is in you, bro. You gotta make
Exactly.
that.
It's like,
And I think here's what and a lot of times that Stat Pat narrative is still from him still playing.
right.
And I think with him still playing, is maybe listen, I'm not trying to project. I'm not trying to be in the man's business outside of what he does on the court.
Yeah.
But I do believe like these players this is their job.
Right.
And after this, they want some stake in some of these companies.
Right.
And some of these companies come to them and say, look, if you wanted some stake in this, you need to play a little longer so we can make some money off this.
For sure.
Jordan did it. When Jordan came back for the Wizards, they paid him, I believe, $1.2 million for those years.
Yeah.
Was he worth more than 1.2? Absolutely.
For sure.
But Jordan wanted a piece of that Wizards franchise, so they say, look,
Right.
you want a piece of the cake?
Put that
You got to
jersey
be a
on.
cake.
Yeah,
You got to
for
be a
sure.
cake this year. Put that jersey on. Bring some fans to goddamn Washington. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think not only, don't get me wrong, I think to do what LeBron is doing, like he doesn't have to play basketball. Like I think if he wins one more championship, whatever, I don't think it changed the perception of people who like him or people who don't like him.
Yeah, no, right.
So I don't think the stat patent
Right.
narrative means that much. Like I don't like how much. Which I want. What he's going to do? Be the all-time leading scorer? Like what is he going to do? Like, what the hell is he going to do at this
Nah, that's
point?
facts,
Like, what
that's
is he
facts.
stat padding? Like, what is he talking about?
Yeah.
Like,
the only
is
thing
he,
I look at it as is like that the reason why he's still playing is because he's like milestones he's passed in terms of being the longest player to ever do this or the oldest player to do that.
Yeah,
He's
like-
just like, but at that point it's like
I don't think
It's a
people
lot
even
of
care.
nuts,
I
though.
don't
it's a
think
plaque
people
on the wall. It's like,
yeah,
you
like,
feel me?
that's like the kid who gets the reward at the end of the year for
right.
the best attendance.
Exactly.
Like
It's
nobody
like,
cares
nobody
how
cares.
many years the dude is playing.
Yeah.
This dude is literally simply playing because of one or two things or both.
Right.
He simply loves the game or he's trying to get a piece of that pie when he's done.
Exactly.
I feel like
Like-
you gotta let a game still
Yeah.
to put that time and energy into it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It sounds like, again, this is just by going by what he says, what people say about him. He puts so much time in at the gym, at like recovery and all that.
Right.
There's no way you don't let a game.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's
Because
right.
at some point, like people be like, oh, he's doing it for the money. Like he has enough money.
Signed a $1 billion Nike contract.
Right. Like he
He's good.
doesn't need the money. I'm pretty sure he's doing from the moves he's making off the court. The reason why because if he could have literally stayed where he was at, right?
Sure.
Like he stayed in Miami. He could have he could have went back to Cleveland, whatever. But LA is a big market.
Sure.
There's a lot of opportunity in LA. There's more opportunity than the average fan can imagine.
For sure.
The average fan don't understand. Every day you walk outside, you will see a Lamborghini.
Facts.
You will see a Rolls Royce. You will drive past a mansion. Even if you didn't want to, you will. so I don't think people understand how much money is out here, and I don't think people understand money enough to know that just because what he's making now, he can make more for his family forever, right? I'm not sitting here saying that he's just playing for extra opportunity, but this is a job. This is a business.
For sure.
And if you want to believe that all these guys, Kobe Bryant and all these guys played for 20 years because they just love the game. They didn't want no piece of this pie that all these people made money off of them when they was done.
Something.
You're delusional. For sure. You're delusional.
Leaving here with
You're leaving here with something.
Denzel said,